masarap, and most of all, healthy para sa atin.
Hello! It's Love Month, guys. It's time to give love and receive love. Kaya here, the 𝐕𝐀𝐋𝐿 Academy, since we love namin kayong lahat, we prepared the whole month of February for some good loving. Yes. First up, self-love. So, real talk tayo, guys. Yung role nating mga mommies and of course daddies ay hindi madali. Mapa-working mom, stay-at-home mom, full-time mom, single mom, and all that jazz. So, todo bigay tayo ngayon, guys, ha? May kasabihan nga, di ba? How can you pour from our empty cup? Yon, di ba? So, we also need self-love. Ito yung magbibigay ng panahon sa sarili para pagpapahalaga sa kalusugan natin, di ba? So, ito yung pagpapahalaga sa kalusugan natin. Hindi yung puro puyat sa order, guys, ha? So, I think this is one of the most important na kailangan nating gawin. And remember, iisa lang yung katawan natin, di ba? Hindi pwedeng i-photocopy. So, have you guys been taking care of your health? Nako, ako, aaminin ko, medyo napapabayaan ko yung slight health ko kasi sa kabisihan ng mga ganap sa life. So number one dyan, yung mga kinakain natin, di ba? All these yummy sweets na hindi tayo makakatanggi at once you start, you can't stop hanggang grabe. Ubos na pala yung isang box. So, how do we start eating healthy? Yan. And our guest tonight is no stranger from healthy living. Pero bago pala natin tawagin yung ating special guest for tonight, meron tayong lucky sharers na napipiliin mamaya at the end of this live session. So make sure na i-share ninyo itong live stream natin para maging aware din yung ating mga classmates dyan. I-tag nyo na sila, i-share nyo dun sa mga profiles ninyo. And malay nyo, kayo yung manalo ng ating special prize na ipamimigay mamaya from Bake World. So yan yung cooking spray tsaka yung buntlet. So meron niyang dalawang lucky sharers and also yung mag-e-enroll sa live, mag-e-enroll dito sa class na to ni Miss Chiqui, sa bagong class niya. Alright, so make sure din pala na remind ko lang, whenever you share this live stream, dapat naka-public yung inyong post. Kasi sayang naman, 'di ba? Kapag naka-private kayo, hindi namin nakikita kung na-share niyo ba siya, kung sino kayo yung nag-share nung live stream namin. All right? Okay. So guys, how do we start healthy nga ba? How do we start eating healthy nga ba? Yan, malalaman natin yan sa ating special guest tonight. And our guest tonight is no stranger from healthy living. She was once almost 200 pounds. And when she had a health scare, nag-decide siya to embark on a healthier lifestyle. So let's welcome our keto queen, Miss Chiqui Ortiz Dingcong.
Hello.
Ayan.
Hello, Miss May.
Hello.
Really workers. And
Hello.
like na hindi pa naka-enroll, sana manood kayo tonight para marami kayong matutunan din from the business.
Oo nga, correct, Miss Chiqui. Ayan, ano ba, okay ba yung audio ko, guys? Meron pala ako na-receive na message dito. Okay naman yung audio ko ngayon. You can hear me clearly. Okay. Yes. Yan, okay, that's good. Yan, Miss Chiqui, you've shared your story, several times na, but nakaka-inspire kasi talaga siya. So can you briefly tell us about it? Kasi medyo marami-rami tayong mga first-timers tonight.
Okay, yeah. So way back in 2018, I started on a keto lifestyle kasi I was almost 200 pounds. So I started gaining weight when I got married and had my 2 kids. So nagdire-diretso na yan. So that was almost 2 decades of being really morbidly obese, no? But syempre, pag bata ka, hindi mo, it doesn't, hindi man biglaan that you get sick or you get all these diseases. So it slowly creeps up on you until it came to that point nga na, my lab tests were really so bad. So sabi ko, before ipagawa yung mga CT scan, yung mga PET scan na yan, sabi ko, I would try, like switching my diet muna and changing to a healthier lifestyle nga. Thus, the start of the keto diet for me. So up until now, I have maintained my ideal weight, my ideal body size through this keto diet.
Nice. So hanggang ngayon, Miss Chiqui, ginagawa mo pa rin siya, no? Tama ba?
Yes.
Mm-mm. So parang ayaw mo nang bumalik doon sa dating lifestyle mo.
Yeah, syempre hindi na rin naman tayo bumabata, mahal magkasakit. I mean, with the pandemic, di ba, with the scare, so we all know yung may mga comorbidities, sila yung unang, di ba, namimiligro sa buhay. So at least, I was really thankful na at the height of that, I was already living this lifestyle na all the infections in my body were completely gone.
Nice. Yun. So Miss Chiqui, alam ko marami nang lagi na natin tong sinasabi tuwing live natin, no? Pero marami pa rin kasi nako-confuse sa ating mga sa mga students natin. So what is keto nga ba?
So we are very familiar, and I think if you read up naman in the internet, no, keto is basically a high-fat, moderate protein, and low carbohydrate diet. So, but I will reverse it, no, para maintindihan mabuti ng tao na keto ang hindi, para ko ba i-switch? Babanggit ko kung ano yung hindi namin pwedeng kainin as in non-negotiable. So two major things. That's high fructose corn syrup and trans fat. So yung high fructose corn syrup kasi very prevalent yan sa mga processed food. So sa mga fast food. And then yung trans fat naman, that's your margarine, your shortenings, your synthetic oils, no? They are in the market, they're better known as hydrogenated oil. So like your canola, some of your corn oil, kasi they use synthetic chemicals to extract the oil from the plants. So yun yung masama. So kasi with the keto diet, I call it an anti-inflammatory diet because it really repairs your body when you go into this kind of lifestyle. So inaalis nila sa diet yung mga food that causes inflammation in our body, because we all know that when we eat sugar, when we eat carbohydrates, it causes inflammation, and inflammation causes diseases. So yun yung what's good with keto, kasi it's really anti-inflammatory. Like for my case, kahit pa kumakain ako ng karne, diba, ng seafood, yung uric acid ko from as high as 700 na normalize ko siya. So it's a myth na, diba, sinasabi, pag mataas uric acid, huwag kakain ng karne, ganyan. It has been debunked already.
Talaga.
Yes.
So kahit na
reverse ko rin. So imagine mo, I'm eating high fat. So I really fatty liver, na-reverse ko rin yan. So your numbers, I keep saying, before you embark on any diet, get your blood work, kasi you compare After 6 months, you can compare. Diet work, na-reverse pa. So in my case, proven ko na yon. And actually, I have very good news kasi I did my lab test this January, because I do it every year, every start of the year. After 4 years, finally, my lipid profile is clear. Dati kasi, mataas yung cholesterol because it's a given that I eat high fats, cholesterol is high. But for the first time in 4 years, yung LDL, VLDL, HDL, lahat yun, like normal talaga. So,
galing naman.
Yeah, patience is the virtue when you go into this lifestyle. Pero if you work hard talaga and you just, be consistent, ma-achieve niya talaga yung health na gusto niyong ma-achieve.
Grabe naman yung discipline na ginawa mo dyan. Amazing. Galing naman. So nag-normal lahat ng mga yung mga problem mo dati. Okay. Galing, guys, no? So pero for every diet naman, guys, you have to consult yung sa doctor niyo muna, 'di ba? Before undergoing of diet. Kaya yun. So you seek advice muna sa sa doctor niyo. Yun. Pero in the case of Miss Chiqui, it works kasi sa kanya. So So you have to check din. Yun, di ba? So, Miss Chiqui, yung keto ba, is it sugar-free? Same na rin ba siya as sugar-free?
Keto diet is really sugar-free, although not all sugar-free are keto. So,
Mm-mm.
yun yung isa sa mga misconception. Kasi kunyari, a baked goods, i-market nila as sugar-free, they only mean walang asukal. But they use
Mm-mm.
flour. So, flour, when it gets into our bloodstream, it's converted to sugar. It's converted to glucose. So, it will
Mhm.
still spike up your insulin. So, di ba? Si insulin kasi yung fat storing hormone natin. So, every time that goes up, it means it signals your body, taguin mo yung taba. Taguin mo yung yung fat na yan. So, we don't want to raise the
Mm-mm.
insulin at all.
Mm-mm.
We want to use
So, it doesn't mean kapag sugar-free, keto na siya agad.
keto.
Uh, Yun. Okay. So, does keto need to be gluten-free?
Generally, keto lifestyle is gluten-free. Generally, because gluten kasi nga causes inflammation because most gluten are high in carbs. Although with the research and everything, especially when it comes to baking, we have the vital wheat gluten, which is basically ini-extract na nila yung carbs, tinatanggal na nila. So wala na siya, halos wala na siyang carbs. So kaya siya allowed sa keto baking, yung vital wheat gluten, although it's gluten siya.
Mm-mm. Yan, ito, Miss Chiqui, may question si Miss Candy. Sabi niya, I asked my doctor na and I can do keto diet but in moderation. I need to see first what would be okay with me. Hindi pala siya question, sorry. Kasi sinasabi lang ni Miss Candy na nakausap na niya yung doctor niya. Ayan, sige Miss Candy. I need to see first. Yes. So check mo muna Miss Candy. Try mo muna itong yung recipes ni Miss Chiqui if it will work for you, 'di ba? Yan. Halap question pa. Ito question. Can coconut flour and almond flour be interchangeable?
No, they're not. Kasi si coconut flour, malakas siya mag-absorb ng liquid. So, your baked goods end up really dry kung siya lang. So, that's why we sort of combine, but then it would also depend on what you are baking.
Okay. So you have classes na uses coconut flour and you have also classes na merong almond flour, no? So kung meron silang isa, hindi nila pwedeng i-substitute yung coconut flour doon sa almond flour na recipes mo. Okay. Yon. Okay. Ito question from Miss Eileen. Pwede rin po bang keto lifestyle sa mga kids?
Oh, yes, definitely. My kids are into the keto lifestyle kasi yun nga you try to prevent the sickness already. Wag nang paabutin na, 'di ba, prevention is key. It's better than, in the end you iinom ka rin ng napakamahal na gamot, 'di ba? So, ngayon na lang, start na lang as early as now. So, kasi nga yung mga bata, 'di ba, sa milk pa lang, it's high in sugar. 'Di ba? Kaya breast milk talaga yung talagang inaano ng doctor than formula kasi natural yun. It's really healthy compared to the formulas kasi milk is high in sugar.
Okay. So yung kids mo rin pala. So ilang taon na yung kids mo nung nag-start sila ng ganito, ng keto lifestyle?
Well, hindi na naman kid, 19. But my daughter was 14 when she started. So, ganun din, tumataas na rin yung borderline na rin yung sugar niya kasi mana sa akin, mahilig talaga sa matamis, mahilig sa tsokolate, sa ice cream. Tapos her skin was really bad kasi nga ang sugar, talagang magbe-break out ka dyan. So, if you eliminate that, you will see na may improvement sa skin, may improvement sa mood kasi wala naman siya high ups and downs kasi diba sugar, adrenaline rush yan. So, okay na, medyo talagang mas okay sila mood-wise.
So, ang galing. So, sinamahan ka rin pala. So, parang it's a family thing na tong ninyo, pagkikito, no? Yes. Pati husband mo na na rin ba, na-convert na?
Oo.
Talaga, galing. Kasi minsan, no, kapag yung ikaw lang yung mag-isa sa bahay, na nagkikito or nagda-diet. Tapos nung makikita mo sila na ang sarap-sarap ng pagkain, nakakalungkot. Parang ganun. Na ang hirap din. So, good for you na meron ka mga kasama dyan sa
Yes.
sa
Kasi
household
I
ninyo.
guess nakita kasi nila yung results on me eh. So,
Oo.
kaya sila nainggana. Nakita nila. You have set a good example for them how it really works.
Yun naman. Parang, sige, magugulat na lang sila na uy, maganda pala yung effect. Di ba?
Yeah.
Maganda pala yung effect kay mami. Uy, di ba? Yun. So, try natin, guys. Yan. Ito kay Miss Steph naman question, can keto be for long term?
Yes. Keto is for long term. With a lot of research and science already, devoted to the keto and the low carb lifestyle, nakikita na talaga nila long term yung benefits niya.
Okay. Yeah, pero yung yung mga keto living, keto ingredients, yung when you undergo keto living, yan. Medyo expensive siya, no? More on the expensive side.
Actually, expensive siya if you go into the baking part, but let's say ordinary meals, hindi siya expensive. Actually, very easy. You just get rid of the rice kasi tayo mga Pinoy, kanin is life, di ba? So just remove that. Don't eat that. Don't eat your regular pandesal. Don't eat your regular tasty, di ba? Just omit the high carbs and high sugar. You're left with with your ulam. Low carb na yun. Consider low carb na yun. Makikita mo na agad yung progress nung pagbaba ng timbang. But of course, if depende kasi sa goal mo on why you want the change in lifestyle. So, kung hindi naman for gaining weight, edi pwede kang kumain ng kumain. But if your goal is to lose the weight, and then of course you also need your calorie deficit, meaning babawasan mo rin yung calorie intake mo per day to lose the weight, 'di ba? Hindi kasi kung keto, kakain ka ng 3,000 calories a day, wala din. Kasi calories in, calories out yan pagka di ba?
Oo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oo. Tsaka if you think naman na keto living is expensive, wait nyo na lang kung magme-maintenance na medicines kayo, di ba?
Yes, my golly, talaga libo-libo yan.
Oo, correct. So parang ganun. Oo.
My friends, may maintenance meds na sa sugar, sa high blood. Ako wala. Kape-kape lang.
Oo. Tapos maganda pa yung ini-intake mo, nilalagay mo sa katawan mo. Diba? Yan, sabi nga ni Miss Eileen, change in lifestyle kasi si hubby, lagi ina-attack ng gout. Ang hassle daw para sa lahat. Oo. So, Miss Eileen, kailangan ni Pat yan. Yan. And sabi rin ni Miss Stephanie, more than the physical changes, what's more important is the changes inside.
Yes.
Yan. So, true then. Ito, question from Miss Cray. Is gluten-free flour considered keto po ba?
Gluten-free flour, if it's still you have to check the carbohydrates content. Kasi meron kang, like in keto, we're only allowed 20 grams and below, no? Per day consumption. So, it would really depend. But in keto baking, I would not recommend just using the gluten-free flour. Because I've checked with a very famous brand, mataas yung carb content eh. So, they just remove the gluten, pero mataas pa rin yung carbohydrates.
So, yun yung importanteng ma-check, yung carbohydrate content.
Kasi remember they probably created the gluten-free flour for those who are allergic to gluten, but not necessarily because they're on a keto diet or they want a low-carb diet. Yun.
Okay. Yan. So, given na we'll do keto na, so where do keto people hang out?
At home.
At home. Aside sa home. Yan. Saan ka ba, Miss Chiqui, nag-hang out?
So, I like hanging out in Starbucks. Pero kasi, that's the sad part kasi with the most coffee shops around. You might get the drink na keto or no sugar, pero yung kanilang pastries are still the regular pastries. Sabi ko nga, ba't hindi na lang inaalok? Kaya yung mga bakers dyan na bailiwickers, pag-alok na kayo ng products ninyo, di ba, sa mga bake shops. Kasi talagang marami na rin namang into the low carb lifestyle, into the keto lifestyle. Eh. So ako, I just eat the pastries, but I order the drinks that are allowed, like the bulletproof coffee, You can have your black coffee and just, bring your own sweetener. Diba? Wag nyo na palagyan ng milk. Pwede nyo palagyan ng heavy cream or whipping cream kasi allowed yan sa keto. So, mga ganun. Pero yung mga regular frappuccino, syempre, avoid tayo.
Oo, correct. Yan. So, yung pero the best pa rin na mag-hangout na lang sa bahay para hindi tayo matempt. Diba? Oo, kapag nasa labas ka, matetempt ka pa na kung ano-anong nakikita mo di ba? Yun. Tapos alam mo pa kung ano yung mga nakalagay doon sa doon sa product nyo. Kasi ikaw mismo yung gumawa. Diba?
Or minsan ko nagbabaon ako kung may extra ako na and then I know I have coffee date with my friends. I bring my own brownies or cookies. Kung gusto ko lang naman. Pero the thing kasi with keto rin, hindi ka nagugutom surprisingly if your ketones are high, you don't feel the need to eat all the time. Yun yung maganda talaga sa kanya. Kasi high fat So the high fat makes us full. So yun yung purpose niya. Aside from, it gives us the energy. Kasi we run on fats rather than on carbohydrates.
Correct. So yung mga, naman, yung mga students natin na gusto itong gawing business. So, anong advice mo? How can they capture the keto market?
Siguro if you want to start, have your friends and your family taste it. Kasi yung mga nabibigyan ko, they're really surprised. Ang laging sasabi, matamis din pala. Parang ganyan. Oo naman, ano akala nyo walang lasa? Hindi, meron. Diba? Pero of course, they get a little surprised with the texture, especially if you use almond flour, medyo iba. Pero kung sa masarap, masarap. And then of course, if they taste it na okay pala, like with the cheesecake, diba, natikman mo, Miss Grace?
Yes.
Diba, parang ang saya na ganito pala yung lasa. I don't feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things. So, with the word of mouth among your friends and your family, doon na yun magsa-start. And then, siguro, if you have a few friends na who you know are diabetic or struggling with their health, pwede nyo silang bigyan ng sample. And then, you take it from there. Pero, if you would see in our social media, marami na rin talagang nagbibenta ng mga and low carb baked goods. But you really have to know what you are baking, what you are doing, what you're selling. Hindi lang enough na, okay, I got the recipe from Miss Chiqui, authentic keto na yan. Pero hindi mo ma-explain. You have to be able to know the ins and outs of the keto diet para ma-explain mo rin sa client mo. Diba?
Nang maayos.
Go into it blindly. Kasi may mga nakuha pa rin akong questions na medyo hindi pa nila talaga rin totally nag-grasp yung mga ingredients saka yung buong concept kumbaga.
Correct. Yun nga marami pa rin sa kanila yung nako-confuse yung mga students natin. So, etong question ni Miss Steph, yung mga ingredients ba medyo mahirap hanapin?
Today, not anymore. Talagang madami ng sellers, madami na ring yung mga online are very famous to online shops in the Philippines na nag-o-offer ng mga keto ingredients din. And Amazon, I don't know if I can say, but yun, a certain international brand ships na rin free to our country, so you can purchase there.
Correct. Yan. Ito, from Steph ulit. Isomalt, erythritol, these keto sweeteners sound like chemicals. So, are they safe to use ba?
They're very safe to use kasi they are plant-based. Pag sinabi kasing keto sweetener, it means plant-based yun. Hindi siya chemical, hindi siya synthetic, hindi siya artificial. These are derived from plants. So you have your monk fruit, ang very famous kasi is the stevia, erythritol, and monk fruit. Tapos itong si allulose, very new in the market. Siguro it started about early last year. These four are the top keto sweeteners. The old ones like xylitol, isomalt, they're also keto pero kasi it causes a lot of stomach pains. Marami siyang yung sa gut natin kasi nga tawag doon hindi siya na-absorb ng system natin Parang ganun yung kaya hindi siya nagsa-spike ng insulin. But anyway, to cut it short, yung nagiging reaction ng tao when they consume isomalt and xylitol is that nagkakaroon sila ng tummy ache or sometimes they have LBM. So, kaya yun masyadong ginagamit.
Hindi na masyadong ginagamit. Yun. Okay. Sige, at least we know na na safe naman pala itong yung ibang mga sweeteners na to. Yan. Si Miss Steph ulit. With the Purita budget, carry ba mag-keto?
Carry. Kaya yan.
Oo, kaya-kaya naman, no? Okay. Yan, Miss Steph. Nako, ituloy na yan. Ituloy mo na yan. Caring-carry. Sabi ni Miss Chiqui. Yan. Ito from Miss Eileen, nadadapa ka pa rin po ba? Mga cheat day, ganun.
Meron, may times, pero hindi na rin ganun ka, I mean, kasi ayoko yung effect, what happens to me when I consume it. Kunyari, may time na kakain ako ng, let's say, a slice of cake, ganyan, titikim. I would have allergies, I would have really bad reaction. So, diba, yung masaya ako at the moment, kinakain ko siya, pero yung dusa ko mas matagal after. So, I don't want that to happen. Parang gano'n.
Oo. Or kung kakain ka man, meron ka nang nakareding gamot, ganun ba?
Like for my allergies, may naka-ready na.
Oo. Pero nangyayari yon na nagkakaroon ka rin naman ng cheat day.
Tao lang. Nangyayari talaga. Tapos we have the Christmas, we have the holiday. Syempre, hindi ka naman pwede mag-inarte sa mga reunion, sa mga get-together. Kahit ka ng konti, diba? But if you're doing it for so long, because you already have high ketones, minsan the effect manageable na. Hindi na, I won't be kicked out of ketosis anymore. Because I've been doing it for so long.
Alright. Ito naman from Miss Edna. Before we start keto, do we need to do fasting muna? Especially like me who has diabetes po.
No, the first thing you have to do is consult your doctor. That's the first thing you need to do. Consult your doctor, check yung mga the usual, your lipid profile, your fasting blood sugar, yung mga sa liver, kidney, because they're all correlated eh. So, doon mo makikita if it's really bad, and then you try to ask permission kung i-allow ka, and then do it gradually. Like, siguro kung nag 3 cups of rice ka, gawin mong half cup per meal, so that's 1.5. Unti-unti.
Correct. You don't have to do it agad-agad naman, full na keto agad, diba?
Of all people, you would know what your body can take eh. Ako kasi, I can do that. I can switch I used to smoke. I turned 360, no smoking. Talaga, wala akong 360, wala. Talagang cold turkey ako. So, ako kasi kaya ko yun. So it really depends on what you can take, what your body can take, what your mind, what your willpower can do. Parang ganyan.
Correct. Yun. So nasa sayo rin yan, Miss Ed. Yan, consult doctor muna.
Mabilis ang keto. If you really do it consistently, mabilis siya. And then there are certain tricks naman na para you won't get into the keto flu, you won't feel parang sickly. May mga tricks na on the gradual transition.
Correct.
Yan,
yung mga So yung mga tricks na ganyan, pwede nyo i-PM rin si Miss Chiqui. Correct. Yan. Ito from Miss Maria, is conversion of no sugar milk chocolate. Is conversion of no sugar milk chocolate. Ano ibig sabihin kayo na Miss Maria dito? Walang question. Is conversion of keto milk chocolate to dark choco included in the class? This was brought up last year. Conversion of keto milk chocolate.
No, hindi. Kasi with TBA naman, just the recipes lang.
Okay. So yung included doon sa class natin is dark chocolate, 'di ba? Tama ba?
Yes.
Okay. Yan. So hindi kasama sa class yung conversion from keto milk chocolate to dark chocolate. Yan.
With the recipes kasi, it's up to you if you want to use dark or you want to use milk chocolate. As long as your chocolates are keto chocolates.
Okay.
As long as walang sugar. Parang ganyan. Or at least 70% na dark. Okay.
Parang may nabanggit ka dun sa lounge na na kung 70% siya, sugar, low carb lang ba?
Low carb
ba? Oo.
Yeah.
So low carb lang siya.
Yes, you have to label your baked goods as low carb. Hindi siya keto kasi may sugar pa din. The 30%
Okay.
or 30% still has sugar in it.
So low carb lang.
Yes, low carb.
Okay. Tapos kapag 100%, yun yung
Yes.
keto
So,
talaga.
or let's say you have a 32% milk chocolate, keto milk chocolate. It's keto because the sweetener used in the entire chocolate is the keto sweetener. So pwedeng sweeten niya,
Okay.
sweeten siya by erythritol or monk fruit, diba?
Mhm.
Keto siya. Kahit na milk chocolate siya na 32%. Kasi yung sweetener na ginamit is keto sweetener.
Okay. Yun,
Yeah.
kaya doon papasok yung kailangan basahin mo yung label.
Yeah. Correct.
Yun. Okay. So matutong magbasa ng labels.
Mhm.
Okay. Yan, ito si si Miss Aileen sabi niya need talagang aralin para mas effective ang pag-offer. Yes, Miss
So kung,
Aileen.
so kung magbe-bake kayo, magbebenta kayo, it's keto if if you use real butter, real cheese. Hindi kasi tayo pwede sa compound chocolates, compound butter, ano ba yun, yung mga non-dairy, hindi kasi yan
Mm-mm.
ingredients. So you cannot label your baked goods as keto.
Mm-mm. Okay. Yan, ito from Miss Regema. How about when a client asks for macros, how do we answer?
Math, compute, i-compute.
Oo.
May ano yan, meron yung
ba?
formula, may formula siya to compute for the protein, for the fat, for the net
Mhm.
carbs. Yan, medyo madugo yan, madugo. Usually, yung mga talagang malalaking keto bakeries, they hire a nutritionist to do that. Kasi it's very tedious eh. You have the weight of each ingredient, 'di ba? Per recipe, madugo yan. But
Correct.
it's very
Pero,
helpful.
oo,
Very helpful.
in your class ba, kasama ba yung
Yes,
yung
kasama.
macros?
Oo. Pero kasi napag-usapan, well, it's internal na eh. Yung iba kasi binabago. So pag may binago,
Iba na.
iba na rin yung macros. Diba? Iba na rin yung macros. So baka yun yung macros
Oh.
na ibigay nila pero may binago pala sila doon. Maski sa ingredients pa lang eh, mababago na yan eh. So that's why parang kami ni Steph were talking na parang baka might as well, wag na lang.
Oo. Okay. Kasi
Oo, na binigay ko, hindi naman na yun kung may nabago na silang ingredient.
Pero if they follow the same brand, same ingredients, mga ganito, same weight, doon lang magiging parehas yung macros. Pero maski isang ingredient lang yung change or binawasan lang ng konting grams, maiiba na yung yung
Definitely.
Okay, sige. So yung yung mga gantong questions nila, better na lang kung i-message ka about the macros, ganun ba?
Yeah.
Okay. Sige. So yung mga may questions about it, you can message Miss Chiqui. Yan sa macros na yan. Okay. Ito from Miss Cray, is protein really lower your sugar? Po ba? Yung protein.
No, the protein does not lower your sugar. The absence of sugar and carbs lowers your sugar.
Yun.
It's the absence of the carbohydrates and the sugar in your diet that lowers it. Kasi hindi nga tumataas yung insulin.
Yan. Kasi daw my partner kept saying it to me. I have to help him po to lower his carbs intake and lose weight. So hindi yun yung protein. So it's the sugar and carbs. Kasi nga, carbs turns into sugar. Okay. Yan, guys. May questions pa ba tayo dito? Let's see. Ay guys, na-share nyo na ba tong live natin? Manalo kayo ha. Yan, na-remind ko lang, i-share ninyo. Tapos ang dapat naka-public ha. Meron tayong lucky sharers tonight. Yan, grabe. So guys ha, yung mga words of wisdom ni Miss Chiqui, yan binigay na naman niya sa atin, sa inyong lahat. Yan, so for a treat sa ating mga magkikito dyan, or watching their sugar intake or simply just wants to eat healthier alternatives, yan. Miss Chiqui has prepared something that you will love. Yan. So, watch muna natin yung preview ng latest class ni Miss Chiqui. Alright? Ayaw ulit mag-play? Bakit ganito? Lagi na lang ayaw ulit mag-play. Wait lang guys, ha? Okay. Saan ba to? Let's see. Ito.
So the concept
Yeah.
behind these bakes is that I wanted to give out recipes na madaling gawin, masarap, and most of all, healthy para sa atin. When I say healthy, I mean it's sugar-free. Like the keto brownies, I made it with a twist. I added cream cheese just to cut the sweetness that we usually have in our regular brownies. For the donuts, I made it a little fancier by using a pan that has grooves in them. But again, you can use your regular donut pans. This is baked. It is gluten-free. So for those with allergies, you can actually eat this because it's made up of coconut flour and not the usual almond flour. I added 2 kinds of glazes in it. Pwede kayong mamili if you like chocolates. We have the chocolate glaze. And if you want the usual just plain glaze, I made it again extra by using a maple flavoring. So pag binake nyo yun, sa smell pa lang, very enticing na siya. And last but not the least, you have the keto muffins. This is a quick breakfast that you can provide for your family. I added the berries, which are the strawberries and the blueberries, para naman meron tayong healthy fiber that we can put into our bodies. Again, these are all easy to bake. The ingredients you can find in your favorite online stores, or there are also specialty shops that sell them. If you've taken my class before, I am sure meron na kayo nitong mga ingredients na to. But again, the ingredients are very easy to find, and the best is that it's easy to bake. All of these easy bake bestsellers are guilt-free and sugar-free. And again, bentable siya. When we say bentable, it's very presentable to your clients. It is easy to make and the ingredients aren't very expensive. For the donuts, you can put whatever toppings you want as long as it's sugar-free. In this case, I used a few nuts and gold leaf. I also used keto chocolates as the toppings. For the muffins, you can even turn this into a chocolate muffin. Just use keto chocolates. And that's it, just replace the berries with the chocolates. So it's very easy to do and fun as well. And the best of all, hindi siya kakain ng oras nyo because it's easy to bake, fast and easy. That's the goal. So you can sell more with these keto baked goods. So I hope you join me in this keto easy bake bestsellers only here at the Bailiwick Academy.
Wow, yummy! Grabe, amazing. Amazing, Miss Chiqui, ha? Grabe.
Hindi na sila mafe-feel left out sa mga, pwede na sila magkape-kape, magbaon sila ng mga ganyan.
Correct. Sigurado ka, Miss Chiqui, lahat yon guilt-free.
Oh, yes.
Parang gino-joke mo yata ako.
Basta sundin nila yung ingredients na nasa recipe.
Oo, grabe. Yung kasi hindi ako nakasama nung shoot, no? Pero pinadalan ako ni Steph. Yon, thank you. Grabe na ako makapaniwala na pala yon, keto pala yon.
Hindi siya matabang.
Oo, correct. May lasa siya, guys.
May lasa siya.
Oo, tsaka lasang brownies.
Correct.
Grabe. Yon. Ang sarap. Masarap siya, guys. Tas hindi ka nga mafe-feeling left out na hindi ka kawawa.
Yes.
Diba?
Kawawa. Diba saan ang kawawa doon? Yung donuts, diba?
Oo, grabe. Oo. Ito sabi ni Miss Rose, keto diet is only hard to start, but once naka-breakthrough ka na, you will feel the good effect agad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Kasi
that's
Miss Rose,
true.
yata nag-start na yan eh. So, very good.
Oo.
I'm
Grabe, naka-start na si Miss Rose. Wow, congrats. Kaya pala nasabi niya yun.
20 pounds.
20 pounds, wow.
Yes.
Talaga?
Kaya yung saya-saya, di ba?
Oo. Nice. Ang galing naman. Tapos yun nga, once you feel the effect naman, matutuwa ka na. Tapos tutuloy-tuloy mo na. Oo, grabe. So gusto nyo rin ba guys na matutunan kung paano gawin yung mga yon? Yung mga pinakita
Sobrang
namin sa
easy
preview?
sobrang easy ng recipes na yan. Kaya hindi sila parang, ano ba 'to, ang hirap, kakatamad. No, it's very
Oo.
even your kids we will love especially the donuts and the brownies, talagang
Oo.
matutuwa sila diyan.
Oo, correct. At saka walang special equipment dito, Miss Chiqui, no? 'Di ba?
Wala, easy, kahit hand mixer lang yan, kayang-kaya.
Oo. Puwedeng ano lang, normal na whisk,
Mhm.
ganyan, no? Kasi hindi
Yes.
mo naman kailangan ng heavy duty talaga na
Oo.
ano
Kung
dito
marami
eh, na
belly,
mixer.
tapos malaking batch, pwede naman, 'di ba? So that's
Oo.
what you use your really big equipment.
Correct, yun. So kapag in bulk na, pwede ka nang gumamit ng mas malaking equipment.
Oo.
Pero kapag mga pang-personal lang, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yan, mga small batches, yan. Pwedeng ano lang, manual lang dyan, hand mixer. Yun. Grabe guys. Excited na ako para sa inyo. At saka yung ano, yung pwede nyo na siyang i-offer doon sa mga customers ninyo.
Correct.
Diba? Oo, correct. Para hindi tayo hindi sila mapag-iwanan nung iba.
Time consuming,
Yan.
hindi mabibake.
Correct. Ito si Miss Cray, ilang muffins po ang limit per day, Miss Chiqui? Baka keto nga, tapos makasampu ka naman, no? In one day.
Diba? Depende yan sa calories na gusto mong ibawas per day. So, just adjust per day. Oh. Kasi mabigat eh. The thing with yung mga ganyang keto baked goods, akala mo maliit, but it's very filling. Talagang ano siya,
Nakakabusog siya.
Busog ka agad.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pero dahan-dahan nanamnamin mo yan eh. Sarap na sarap ka, 'di ba? Yun, nakakabusog nga rin siya, guys. Kaya yung mga mag-e-enroll na sa mga class na to, naku, grabe. Abangan namin yung output ninyo sa ating lounge.
'Di ba? Para maganda.
Correct. So yan, sa mga nag-aabang, yan, alam ko marami yung mga nag-aabang nitong class na to eh. Yan, we'll launch this class na yung Keto Easy Bake Bestsellers. I think available na siya doon sa website natin. So, punta na kayo doon sa website namin, that's www.thebailiwickacademy.com. And available, hanapin niyo yung Keto Easy Bake Bestsellers. And naka-intro price siya ngayon. Naka 20% off. So from 2,499 pesos, magiging 1,999 pesos and 20 cents na lang siya for the next 24 hours. And that is Manila time, of course. So guys, ano pang inaantay ninyo? Check out nyo na yan, di ba? Yan. Maraming salamat po, Miss Chiqui, na sinamahan mo ako tonight and for answering the questions of our students about keto. And if you guys are waiting for a sign to start taking care of yourself, this is it, Pansit. Give time, pamper, and take care of yourselves. So let's love ourselves more. Good night, guys. Bye, everyone.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you po.